This land is your land, this land is my land, this land was made for you and me. Words straight out of the beloved Woody Guthrie song that some have even suggested would be an appropriate and easier sung national anthem. Now, what is amazing about that song is that in reality, it's a protest song written in reaction to the Great Depression when folks were unable to find work and were even going hungry. Now, in it, Woody Guthrie starts off by painting a pleasant picture about the United States of America as the land of opportunity. But towards the end of the song, he starts to address real social issues. And it was such pointed political criticism that for decades had many people hold Woody Guthrie's music at arm's length, even his own hometown. Joining me now is our own Kelln.
Well, Rob, today Okemah, Oklahoma has embraced Woody Guthrie as a favorite son. Not always for his politics, but certainly for his music, which brings folk music enthusiasts from around the world to the small town each summer. It's a sound that Woody Guthrie would be proud of. From a son paying tribute to his father, to musicians of all generations and genres. Every July, Okemah becomes a hotbed of folk music.
Okemah is everybody's hometown. It's just a really nice community with really wonderful people here. A lot of hard-working people, successful people.
Woody Guthrie kind of people.
Woody Guthrie kind of people. Well, of course, Woody was a child of the Oklahoma Dust Bowl and the Oklahoma, the nationwide depression. And he was, you'd have to say he was from the poor side of the tracks.
And so were we.
And so were we. And Woody made the Grapes of Wrath trips out to California, and listened to my father talk back in those years. You begin to realize that the Grapes of Wrath wasn't one migration. It was something that people did almost every year or every couple of years. They'd go out to California and make enough money and come back and live here till the money was gone, and then to go back and make some more money.
Hey, when he was a baby, stepping down on his mammy's knee.
And in doing so, the young Woody Guthrie became the voice of those less fortunate cast to the fringes of society.
That'll be the death of me.
Now, Woody was on the side of the working people. And of course, the 30s and 40s was a real conflict time between the unions and the industrialized society and the big money people. And Woody was never on the big money side. He was on the poor guy's side.
I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more.
Guthrie's birth is celebrated in his hometown of Okemah, where each summer families and entertainers gather together for events to help keep the memory and traditions of the folk legend alive.
Oh, I ain't gonna study war no more.
David Amram traveled all the way from New York.
He was always conscious of people who were hurting. Some of his great songs and a lot of his activity was to try to help out people who had no voice, who were in need, who were hurting, but not at the expense of demonizing those who had something, but rather celebrating all of us being together. When he said, "This land is your land," it was meant for you and me, he meant that literally, that all of us should be part of the blessings that we have here in this beautiful place of ours.
The love of music. That's why everybody comes here.
A love so fine, everybody wants it, a piece of mind, it's the same old thing. It's a song you gotta sing.
And it is, you know, and it's the love of music and love of Woody Guthrie, and you know, because everybody that comes here knows what a seminal figure he was in American music. It's as important as anybody ever has been.
And for these musicians, it's not just the music that sounds familiar, it's the message of their songs that would make Woody Guthrie proud. Terry Ware is from Norman, Oklahoma.
I mean, there's still people that are hungry, there's still people that are exploited, you know, workers that are exploited or taken advantage of or not represented like they deserve to be represented. You know, because, well, there's greed still around, so as long as there's greed in the world, there's gonna be those issues are gonna exist. And there's always gonna be people, you know, I think that write songs about it.
I walk alone along this highway with friends that gather.
Arlo Guthrie, son of Woody Guthrie, comes each year to help celebrate and show respect to his father's legacy.
Over, the howling winds will cease to be. I walk with friends from every nation on freedom's highway in times like these.
An event that honors not only a life and a legend, but most importantly, strives to keep the music playing. This is the 100th anniversary of Woody Guthrie's birth, and townfolk in Okemah expect their largest crowd ever for the festival that runs from July 11th through the 15th.
Now, I think before anyone gets too critical of Woody's leftist leanings, you have to consider that we're in the height of the Depression in the 1930s in this country, and then in Europe, the Spanish Civil War was going on, where the fascists were literally killing millions of people, not to mention Hitler was making rise in Germany with his own brand of fascism. We all know where that led to.
Right. Well, Woody Guthrie was certainly a man of his times, and I think his music speaks for that.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That's a nice piece. I appreciate it, Kela. When we come back, we dig a little deeper to see where Guthrie may have learned some of those Marxist leanings.